Good morning, Guardians. It is Ebontis here, back for Nightfall Solo number 2 with the Warlock for you guys. This is going to be the fun class this week with all your fun grenades and super abilities, so should be a good time all around. We're on the Shield Brothers Strike. Modifiers we've got our Void Burn, Brawler, Grounded, Ironclad, and Daybreak. Biggest one is going to be Void Burn. Most of the enemies themselves are not Void, so that's a good thing, but Grounded still can get you killed, so just be careful. Voidwalker is the build, Scatter Grenade build is the way to go, Shatter, Lifesteal, Embrace the Void, all the good stuff. Doom of Chelchis, if you've got this one, it's a great scout rifle to use in this situation. It's just kind of the one I prefer to use. Any good sniper rifle, Ex Machina is really good here if you've got it in Void, I just don't. And then a solid rocket launcher to take out some of the groups of guys should be good as well. What's going on, Cryptic? Thanks for tuning in. Over here, anything for sniper rifle and rocket ammo is always a benefit, but nothing manacles are the gloves you want to wear. Definitely making those scatter grenades efficient, getting you the second one as well, so pretty solid way to go. Other than that, that's pretty much it. So let's jump on in and get this thing cracking. See you guys on the inside. Alright, so as soon as you load in, get running. Again, Warlock, if you want to crank up your, agility for this first section, just get here quicker you can, but it's not the end of the world. If you're going for a speed run, I mean, maybe you could, because Warlock's probably going to be the most efficient one to kill things as quick as possible. But I wouldn't worry too much about this section. Just run up here as quick as you can. If there's anybody around here with you, they can take some of the distraction for you, which is nice. And then just keep running by, probably taking a couple shots, but it's not the end of the world. And we're good to go. Just keep running, just keep running, just keep running, running. Finding Nemo situation there. But as you come into the tunnels here, you'll be getting close, and then we'll kick it off pretty quick. Now, if you run down this tunnel and you can just keep running, you're going to have some enemies that come right up to you, right out here. So if you can pick them off with the scout rifle, that'll actually stop you from having to find them later. I knew I was going to run out. Couldn't quite get them all. I don't know if I can throw a perfectly placed grenade up here, but now you're on Daybreak, so once you're in here, it's also a good reason to run. Everything's going to be coming up quicker, so just start killing everything. Good times all around. Lots of things should go down pretty quick here. Smack anything directly with a grenade, it definitely will go down. Those should go down pretty quick. Looks like I got one over here. He's down as well. It is Brawler, so if you punch anything, it's going to die. You just don't get many chances for it. You'll have a few guys down here. You are going to have that Colossus over there in the back, so if you want to drop him, that's one of the few good times that sniper rifles tend to work pretty well. If I can get a grenade on him, that'll work too. But I mean, I can throw grenades about faster than they can spawn, so we're good. Remember, as you're coming over here for the tank, if you got a straggler, just finish him off quick. As you come around the corner, it is sniping time. It's just your quickest way to do damage to the tank. If you can focus on two of the wheels and get them to drop, throw a couple grenades, you'll be able to finish this thing pretty quick. Now watch that big shot. It can still kill you, so be careful about it. If that thing fires while you're, looking in the back. So, now as you get those big shots on those wheels and you set them up, it's going to get you pretty close to dead. And as these guys come up, now is a great time to throw all these grenades. Try and take out all these guys that are going to come up the stairs to mess you up. Watch those big shots. And again, good time for big super there. Now, if these guys start coming across, you can kind of defend yourself with running back here for a second. Keep throwing those grenades, though. If you get a direct hit, obviously, most things are going to die. But as you have two grenades, you can just keep throwing them. Now, you can also just keep throwing them down here on the tank itself. And just watch that health whittle down as those things recharge. And again, just keep throwing, just keep shooting. You can kill it pretty quick. Now, if you want, by the time you get to the next room, you're going to have your super up anyway. So if you want to finish the boss off this way, it's usually a good way to finish it off. And then you're going to be done. So most of the guys back there should despawn. These guys will come right in, kicking it off pretty quick. Throw those grenades out.
need to find them. Let's check the bridge.
Watch for this more than anything else. That axiom bolt from that Centurion will be the one thing that actually kills you. In here, at least. Try not to let those kill you. That would definitely probably ruin your day. Pick these guys off. It's not Berserk, so the shields actually do drop, which is a bonus. These guys over here should go down fairly quick. Again, nothing too insane. Looks like we've got one straggler back here around the corner. With some fun times over here. Alright. So far, so good. I don't even use my primary that much in this one, but it is a decent amount of damage towards the boss room and just some of the stragglers. So, if you don't have your elemental primary, again, at this point, there's been a lot of chances for it, so I apologize, but it's just one of those things for efficiency that I'm probably going to use. If you want to get any special medals, now is a good time to just switch over. Definitely go for Big Boy in the back. It's a nice way to drop the Colossus. And then from here, you can just go for some headshots on these guys. It's more fun that way. Special streak. Now, if I wanted to really go for it, I could go for a rainbow streak as well. If I was not trying to reload at the worst chance. Awesome. I'm just doing this just to get a rainbow. Well, perk of having only 2 rockets and not killing enough guys. Screw the rainbow. I'm gonna like die over here just trying to get that. Just goofing around, but yeah, sometimes goofing around will get you killed, and I just don't want to do that right now. Yeah, that's why you shouldn't go airborne, by the way, because they will definitely kick your butt when you're floating in the air, as opposed to being on the ground. Grounded still just hurts. That should be everybody. Pick up any ammo. They were nice enough to drop some heavy for me, isn't that cute? Usually a couple stragglers over here. You can get that scatter grenade behind him, just enough to stagger him out. As soon as you walk up to the door, see if there's any ammo. Of course, there's those guys in the back.
This whole thing could be a power play to get their dead commander back. That's the hold the Empire gets on these soldiers, Guardian. Loyalty beyond death.
Loyalty beyond death. Well, that's what we get to face in Destiny 2. How awesome is that? We're gonna die. We get pretty close, actually. In Destiny 2, we lose our light, and we gotta start the whole world over. Lose our guns, lose our light, get kicked off a ship, fall to the ground. I'm not entirely sure how we survived the fall. We're apparently somewhat still kind of cool.
Something's wrong with this picture.
But as you come in here, you're going to see which special ammo box you get. If it's not the special one down there, it's the heavy one up there, which is the one I prefer anyway. I usually like to shoot these 3 little barrels just so they don't explode and randomly kill me, just on a happenstance moment. And from here, you're just trying to pull the boss in, but you gotta wait. Can't do any damage till he actually has a health bar. He's magically immune. Big ugly first. Big smashy face. See? Immune. Usually walks behind the pillar and throws some grenades. Start to piss him off. These grenades are going to do a lot of damage to him, and you're going to get him fairly quickly. So you can do a lot of damage this way. As soon as he sees you, he's going to peek around. Basically what you're looking to do is about 180,000 damage. So as you get ready to use that sniper, if you get that headshot on him, it's a good time to throw those grenades up here if you can get that nice scatter going. Now, those are dead, but you're also going to have 3 phalanx that come up here. You want to kill the phalanx, but you have to watch where the boss is actually at. That's the crucial part. Making sure the boss just doesn't walk up behind you while you're trying to kill the enemies. It's kind of, you know, a tough balance sometimes. There should only be 3 of them, but apparently there are 4. And there's the boss. Now you can basically dance around this part if you want to. You can throw grenades back and forth on them. Again, if you have a lot of grenades, you can do tons of damage. As he keeps walking to you, he's just going to walk into him. There's not much he's going to do about it. Apparently he's not the brightest cookie in the box. But to speed this process along, your sniper shots are worth about 53,000. If you crit him, which I did not. Could actually hit the target. Come on, bud. There's one. So 53 is a nice way to knock off some health. When you get him down to like the word Valis, he's gonna run out of the room and send some enemies in here after you. So just keep the grenades going. Honestly, it's a pretty quick way to kill him. Should be about ready. Once these enemies come out, then just be ready to fire at them. Now, you do need to make sure the boss actually leaves the room. That is sometimes an actual issue. And again, if you're worried about killing these guys, you can throw some grenades, try and get them all grouped up. If that works, sometimes it will, and you can save your super for the next part of the fun. These guys aren't too bad as soon as you have all of them down. Sometimes this dude's a straggler. Where are you at? Come around the other way. Right into my trap. Ha ha ha. Sorry, that was kind of ridiculous. Once Blue Man comes in, Blue Man group over here, he's going to be shooting at the ceiling. Now, as you notice, I can stand in his little blue rings and not take damage because he has a mortar. It's got to go up before it goes down. As the way the shape of the room is done, the geometry will get in its way, as long as he's usually towards the outside. You can run all the way along this outside and still be safe. There's a point you get to, yeah, you'll finally pull some back there. So just be careful, look up if you feel like you can stand still before you actually do. Now here you can sit here and throw a grenade. That's a decent amount of damage. Actually, I haven't counted it up. It's a pretty good amount though. But if you really want to speed it along, it doesn't take much. Now I'm going to save that one shot with my sniper just because I want to know when I'm ready. Now you're going to have 3 guys that come out over here. You can tag them as they come out. It's again a reason why I like this scout rifle right now, just because of the range that I've got. Throw some grenades over here. Work on these few stragglers. Again, big grenade with the nice damage shot. You're going to have one Centurion over here. Be careful and do not hit a wall. You can kill yourself with a grenade, unlike, you know, some things in here. Grenades are going to kill you, at least these type are. Now you've got a couple options. You don't get many real other chances to run over and pick up ammo, so as long as you don't get near the boss, he's not going to move. So just run. Just don't run straight into little circles. Dodge a little bit. I'm going to swing up here, pick up my heavy ammo crate. It's like, don't stay in hiding too long. Also, it really helps out when the... Now, he moved. He's still going to be relatively safe, so I'll show you guys that even if he moves. It's just when he line of sight changes, then, you know, you got to watch it. But I'll still show you above me, I should be safe. So watch where he's shooting. So yeah, still hitting the fins, or he's going to hit this thing above me. As long as it doesn't hit the ground, you're fine. Now it's just about doing damage to him, however you choose to. If you want to see how much damage the super does. I literally just staggered him, but I didn't kill him. But it's a huge chunk of damage, so that's always there. It'll be up in about a minute, which is fine. Now, the next wave of enemies that comes in, they're going to come through there. As soon as you do enough damage, which I'm pretty close, basically it's right in the middle of the U of Valus, when they come out, so like one sniper shot would probably do it. So if you want to wait like, you know, 30 seconds for your super, you can. But basically you're going to have rockets ready and shoot one as soon as that door opens, because it's a long travel time, so you can take out the enemies over there. Literally going to send them away though. So wait for that door to open, shoot it over, try and catch them, as many of them together as possible, and then look for these guys to come out, throw some rockets over here, or some grenades to try and get these guys working down. And again, watch that wall as the enemies come over. You're going to have some of the major guys, or some of these legionaries are going to have rockets that hurt a little more. So look for Centurion, man. They do hurt when you stand still. As soon as they're down, you're going to be on the last phase. So you got to bring Big Boy in. Say Big Boy, big melee, man. He's going to come running around. You want him on the back side of the structure, all the way around. Don't stand still for long. Once he actually comes around the back of the structure, cut through here. You got to do it kind of quick. And you want to come over here. Hiding in the same corner, don't look at the boss. As long as he's stuck back there, you're safe. You could sit here literally until you fell asleep. Now, this is just one of those things I happened to realize at some point, just because hiding in the corner was good, and I realized he actually stuck in the back. So it's just practice on this one more than anything, and just honestly messing around in this room, because it's a pain in the butt. I know this spot is safe from him, so I wanted to see what it would do from that guy, and somehow I managed to get him stuck there, and since I learned that, I haven't done anything other way. So from here, the boss is pretty much back there. Move forward a little bit, he'll peek his head out, move back, he'll move back, and you can slowly do your damage to him. Now, Sniper's a nice, efficient way to get damage on him. You need about 100,000 to pull him, pull the enemies. It'd be great if you would actually look at me. Forward, back. There's a shot. And another one. When you do enough, 100,000, you're going to pull some enemies. So again, another rocket over here. Great way to basically lower the number of enemies coming from one side. Be great if it could actually hit that phalanx. Thank you. Now you're going to have some enemies over here. Again, jumping in the air can get risky, so be careful about that. Keep throwing your grenades over here, shooting these guys. Try not to let them go down. You got some stragglers over here. Just keep throwing some grenades. Keep yourself safe. Watch for who's over here. Now again, be careful how much you peek out. It's also important. If I peek out too much, he's going to start running again. So, now that everybody's good, I got no red markers. Peek forward. At this point, nothing's going to happen until you actually finish him off. So, a couple shots. It goes pretty quick with a sniper. Peek forward. Back. 1, 2. Next one should probably do it. So it's a good time to make sure you got rockets reloaded. I've got 2. Supers up. Grenades are full and maxed. And when this happens, I'm basically going to peek around the wall. So I've got some cover as the enemies come out. Super is up is hopefully going to wipe out most of them. You might have a couple use those rockets on the bigger, more major guys. 1 and 2. Alright, so come on over here. Silver Contender is fine. As these enemies come out, you're going to have some that just start flying out. Start throwing some grenades. Get ready. Use your super. Try and take out as much as you feasibly can, especially the majors. Stand by this wall, just so you've got... A couple are going to be actual major phalanx, so watch those. They can be pretty painful. Yep, this one. But the super took out most of them, and at this point, I'll tell you a couple things. If you hit that shield with a grenade and you're next to it, like you don't get the grenade actually inside, you can kill yourself. So be careful, take your time, be patient if you want to. Run up here, you can super him. Now, if he does smash the ground when you get too close, just be careful. That's a good way to get some damage on him. Throw a grenade in there, get some work going, pick up some ammo. Now, I would also tell you to watch rockets. You know, it's fun to actually go through, but if, like, he mistimed something or something like that, what I would say is, you know, try and get just enough inside the barrel that you can probably throw a grenade or throw one where he's going to land. Just be careful about throwing one as you're, like, if you're trying to do, like, a flyby like this, be careful about it. Just be very, very conservative as you're throwing those grenades. And now's a great time. Throw my super. Get some good damage on him. And again, just keep moving around the room. You can take this last part pretty cautious. There's nothing else that's going to come in. So you can make a circle, run around, throw a grenade. Circle, run around, throw a grenade. Like, be as conservative as possible. Just make sure you are in that shield before you throw a grenade, that you're not going to hit the wall. I mean, he's pretty close at this point. So make sure you just don't kill yourself. Hey, I can just finish you off. Done. And that's how we finish this one. Not too shabby, pretty smooth. Warlocks, honestly, you guys have a really fun one today. So, good times all around. Nothing manacles, void. It's a good build. So, in the sake of time, we're going to finish this one up. I'm going to switch over to my hunter and see if I can finish that before I get kicked out for maintenance. So let's finish this thing up, see what I get, and we'll go on to the next one. Hunter's going to be all about control because you've got your tether all day long. Why not? Hey, Treads Upon Stars. Maybe I finally got a good one. 16,000 years later. Nope, it's terrible. Well, maybe I'll get something from the endgame rewards. Doubt anything good. Something wicked. It's actually not bad. Tracking on a solar rocket launcher with Grenadier. I've seen a lot worse, so I'll actually take that one. But it is time to switch over to the Hunter, so thank you guys for tuning in. As always, you can follow me on Twitter, on Twitch to know when I go live, usually on Tuesday mornings, and of course on YouTube. Subscribe there. Hit that alert bell so you know when those new YouTube videos come out, and I will see you guys soon. Thank you for all the support. Keep those subscriptions coming, and I will keep the content coming your way. Destiny 2 is less than a month, guys. It's not that far. Cannot wait for all the content I'm going to get to make for that one. Have a good one, guys.